the gang? It is All the News All the Time, and my name is Adam, and thank you for being here. It's great. And today we're looking at some interesting news about the Johnny Depp Amber Heard documentary, which is coming out on the 19th and 20th of September. We're also going to be looking at a secret rendezvous with Vanessa Paradis and Johnny Depp in Versailles. But first of all, we're looking at this new documentary that's coming out. What we got here, the first look, this is from Lad Bible, that well-known publication of excellence. We've got this first look trailer for the new documentary about Johnny Depp and Amber Heard defamation trial, and it looks like a must-watch, they say. It's saying that the documentary is going to follow the highly publicised court case between the former married couple as Depp fought to clear his name from accusations of DV. So a synopsis is saying it's got intimate access to Johnny Depp's lawyers, and here we can see Camille, legal experts and journalists. The series gives a forensic account of the key evidence and turning points of the case from both sides, allowing viewers to make up their own minds about who to believe. I don't believe that it's unbiased and fair and just and honest. I think this is a very biased hit piece on Johnny Depp, because this is coming from Discovery Plus, and Discovery Plus is owned by Warner Brothers, and Warner Brothers are the people who fired Johnny Depp. So there seems to be vested interests in this, and but we'll see. The riveting trailer takes a look at the testimony of both parties during the trial, which took place in Virginia this summer and ultimately saw Depp emerge victorious. And they finally put that on, paragraph 3. We see the court being told of a text from JD, which reads, "She's begging for total global humiliation," and that's precisely what happened. It is also claimed that the strongest part of Heard's case was Depp wasn't always conscious of his own actions due to substance abuse, and they're going to be pushing that line in the first episode, I think it is, first episode, and they're going to be going into depth about how he's on drugs and how he's drinking and all the rest of it. So and then the second episode is about all her claims, and they're going to be brought out en masse, all of her claims. No one's going to challenge any of her claims, and it's going to be great for her. Heard said later, "I've received thousands of death threats since this trial started, people mocking my testimony about being assaulted," because people don't believe you. They don't, certainly the jury didn't believe you. They found you to be manipulating evidence, concealing evidence, blackmailing people with threats of all sorts of things, and so I can see why people are not happy. I just want them to leave me alone. Well, you started it though. The two-part documentary is airing exclusively on Discovery Plus on Tuesday 20th of September. The dramatic trial came after Depp lost a libel lawsuit in the UK against the Sun newspaper, which described him as a wife beater, following Heard's apparent accusations. Now we have Amber is appealing against this verdict, which went against her unanimously. She lost on every point, and she's saying, or through her lawyers, she is saying, "We believe the court made errors that prevented a just and fair verdict consistent with the First Amendment. We're therefore appealing the verdict." So she is appealing against the verdict, and Johnny Depp is counter appealing, or is the respondent to that appeal. Depp's spokesman meanwhile told Entertainment Weekly of the proposed appeal. "The jury listened to the extensive evidence presented during 6 weeks of a trial and came to a clear and unanimous verdict that the defendant herself defamed Mr. Depp in multiple instances." And that's extraordinary because of the general perception by the public that all women should be believed and all women are victims and all men are evil. So to go against those societal norms and to still win, and he had to win on every single point as well. Even if the slightest thing went against him, he would have lost the whole trial. So unanimously rejected her evidence. The trial itself centered around an op-ed that she wrote for the Washington Post. I bet she's regretting that now. In 2018, where she alleged she had been a victim of DV. Despite not naming Depp, I always keep saying this as if that makes any difference to anything. He claims he was defamed by the work, and he was found by the court to have been defamed by the work, which led him to losing multiple acting jobs, which he did, including Captain Jack Sparrow, Pirates of the Caribbean. That might be coming back. It might be. Pirates of the Caribbean 6 is being talked about in terms of 2 films, one with Margot Robbie. I can't see that flying in this current situation, the current political climate, where all these reboots have been redone with all-female leads. Doing another all-female lead is going to go down not well. And that's not saying bad things about Margot Robbie. She's great, but we shall see. Heard spokesman argued it's fundamentally a freedom of speech case, stating, when it comes to protecting the fundamental right of freedom of speech, we look at the jury's decision, to paraphrase a famous quote, not as the beginning of the end, but merely the end of the beginning. Yes, but defamatory speech is not protected speech, is it? You have freedom of speech, and as people are very often keen to say, you have freedom of speech, but not freedom from consequences. And there they are in, I would say, happier days. No, not really. And it centered around the op-ed, we know that, and she didn't name Depp, we know that as well. Freedom of speech, this is repeating that last bit. So there you go. I like this coat, it's a bit short on the sleeves though, or maybe it was half price, who knows. So what else is, I like this one as well, and the hat with the little things up here, great. I'm not sure about these glasses. So what else is going on? Secret meetings with Vanessa Paradis, I do like her name, in Versailles. Doesn't get much more French than that, does it? Hanging out with Vanessa Paradis in Paris, in Versailles. There you go. It was in Paris that Vanessa Paradis, now in a relationship with, we don't care, hugged again in her arms Johnny Depp, the father of her 2 children, which was a moment suspended in times, reports Ici Paris. That's quite a good name. Details were given on the circumstances of their reunion. The magazine Here also mentioned an evening in Paris. Vanessa Paradis would have waited for the perfect moment to find the father of her children weakened in recent months by his war against Amber Heard. I like this poetic language. Sounds like he's been sort of battling on the battlefield and he's been weakened by arrows, which he won. That's right, correct. They will meet very soon before the judges for a new judicial round. Not sure they will. I think it's mostly done on a written appeal, but okay. Vanessa was probably waiting for the right moment. The one who would allow them to talk to each other with an open heart, eye to eye, and above all, far from the indiscreet ears and legal hassles of his ex, slips the publication. Yeah. According to Here Paris, Ici Paris, Vanessa Paradis and the father of her children would have found themselves in Versailles on the set of La Favorite, Maïwenn Lebesco's latest production. She is the lead actress in the film, which is all about this woman by the name of Jeanne de Barry, who is a former prostitute who went and became the mistress of King Louis XV. So Maïwenn plays this woman, Jeanne de Barry, who is the favourite of the king, and Johnny Depp is the king. So you can imagine Johnny Depp and Maïwenn have been spending the last month and a half making out on film. That's what, if she's the mistress and he's the king, that's what I think they would be doing. I think Maïwenn also wrote the film. She's also the director of the film, and she's the star of the film. I don't know what's going on with that. But anyway, Maïwenn's latest production, she's not the producer. Ironically, that's the one thing she's not. In which the American takes on the role of Louis XIV. They got wrong. Am I wrong or are they wrong? I might have to come back to that. I think it's 15th. The singer would have attended the filming of a few scenes before going to Johnny and hugging him, upset and very moved. The 59-year-old Hollywood actor would have appreciated this reunion. The 2 stars isolated themselves from the members of the film crew to discuss more quietly. I bet they did. I bet they did indeed. So there you go. And Lily Rose Depp leaves Camille Cotin, reunion with Johnny Depp in Versailles. Lily Rose Depp, who is filming with Camille Cotin, find her father in the Paris region. So there's reunions going on everywhere, and this is back in August. She's very pretty. After months of separation, Lily Rose Depp has turned with Camilla Cotin, has left, reuniting with her father Johnny Depp in the Parisian region, where he is filming his last film, Jeanne de Barry, Sur la Chouette. Don't know what that means. There you go. If you're any good at French, let me know. 23 film science fiction. Is it? Oh, okay, I thought she was doing something else. Well, there you go. If you know French better than me, which is very, very likely, let me know. And I think that's about all we're looking at the moment. Press the old like button if you found anything interesting. Subscribe if you haven't already. There's a new membership button. You can get membership and you get little icons and little emojis that took me ages to organise and pay for. So you can have like little Johnny Depp emojis when you write on the comments. You can have a little emoji of Johnny Depp, or which one is there? Pirates of the Caribbean. There's Edward Scissorhands. There's Gellert Grindelwald, and yeah, they're good. And I had them done by this woman who has a degree in fine arts, so they're actually quite nice. All right, so memberships are available, and I think that's about it. Yeah, so yeah, I will see you guys later.